And it's horrible.
No, I just want to know what you think about YouTube and these mega popular YouTubers.
Well, that would make a lot of people happy, I can tell you. And probably some people not so happy.
We're live, Mr. Trump. Today we have a very special interview. I'm sitting down with the one and only Mr. Donald Trump.
When you say we, you are stupid.
Glad to see we're off to a great start. Now you, sir, are a businessman, you're a writer, and a 2016 presidential hopeful. Did I leave anything out?
I had tremendous poll numbers and still have tremendous poll numbers.
And thankfully we have you here to remind us. Sorry for leaving that out. I'm not fired, am I?
You're not fired. You're not fired.
Thank you, sir. Very, very gracious of you. Now, I actually have a lot of questions for you about the world's most famous YouTubers. And seeing now that we're already on the topic, I myself have already made 2 before they were famous videos on you. Let's take a quick look. Donald Trump was born and raised in Queens, New York, but he was a little bit of a problem child. In fact, he actually punched his 2nd grade teacher, and his parents, they decided to shape him up by shipping him away to New York Military Academy. There he was coined the ladies' man, but it was a school filled with boys.
I did look at it recently, prior to the last election.
Prior to? No, we made these videos within the last year. That's impossible.
That's because when you say we, you are stupid.
Did you like the before they were famous video I made on you?
I loved it. I actually loved it.
I just thought because we, made a little bit of fun of you, actually a lot of fun of you, well, I didn't think you'd like it.
No, you're wrong about that. I loved it.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
That was said sarcastically. It was said as a joke to create a point.
Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about the YouTube sensation. The world knows him as DJ Keemstar.
He didn't do so well. He didn't resonate. He's a nice man, a fine man, but he didn't resonate. And it was a little bit of a tough thing for me.
Wow, I'm actually really surprised you're a fan of his work. This guy might even have to leave YouTube altogether.
I think if I wanted him back, he would come back, he would be back.
You would, what, get him back on YouTube?
I believe that Putin would give him back.
Wait, what are we talking about? Putin? If anyone, it was grade A, under A who tore this guy in.
Back very quickly, yes. I think that Putin would give him back, yes.
No, I feel like you're ignoring the actual question. Do you want DJ Keemstar back?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's a traitor.
Whoa! Them be fighting words.
In the old days, when the United States was a strong country, which it isn't right now, but if a person was a traitor, and if you could prove that person was a traitor...
Now I think you're being a little harsh on the guy, although there are likely a few people out there who would agree with you. Let's move on to other YouTubers. Tell me, what do you think about Rice Gum?
China has been eating our lunch. China has taken...
No, he's not Chinese. He's actually Vietnamese.
China is taking advantage of this country like nobody has ever taken advantage of the United States.
Are there any YouTubers that you do like?
I don't think it's a great custom.
Why not?
I wouldn't tell you that because I wouldn't want to play my cards in front of you, because right now I'm not, and I wouldn't want to play my cards in front of you.
Well, it's clear to me you are doing absolutely everything in your power to beat around the bush and not give me an actual answer to any of my questions.
It's not a fear thing.
I didn't say it was.
No fear.
Right, okay. But you won't tell me why.
Our country is not a strong country like it was.
And that's because of YouTube?
China has taken the United States for a ride.
What does that have to do with China?
Well, interestingly, that's going to Moscow on November 9th.
China is going to Moscow. Is this a joke?
No, that's not a joke, no.
Then explain to me, how is China going to Moscow? What are you talking about?
I would just leave it.
So you wouldn't let China go to Moscow?
That would make a lot of people happy, I can tell you.
You are saying a whole lot of things, but none of them make any sense. Do you just try out a bunch of buzzwords and hope for the best?
It's not a great thing, but I do it.
Could you explain to me why?
You are stupid.
That's not very nice, Mr. Trump.
You're not a good economist at all. You don't understand business, and you don't understand what I'm saying with China.
Okay, all right, great. I think we should just leave it right there.
You don't understand economics.
Okay, fine. I'll let you have the last word.
I sleep well. I sleep really well.
Very happy to hear that, Mr. Donald Trump. I'm going to be sleeping on the street because if I didn't get this interview, my wife said she would leave me, and you've given me nothing at all. Wait, what are we talking about? Putin? If anyone, it was grade A, under A who tore this guy in.
If I wanted him back, he would be back, and Putin would give him back, yes.
What does Putin have to do with it? Okay. Tough for you. Wow. First and foremost, I'm really shocked to find out that you were a fan of his content. Now this guy, he temporarily...
Okay.
Oh, what's with my hair? What's going on? I gotta...
It's so wet.
This is CNN. Donald Trump, I just had to step off set and kind of fix my hair because it was going a little haywire. Now, would you have any advice for a man, you know, working with some strange hair?
Your hair is a mess. It's a huge problem. Your hair is not great. We want great hair, not hair that is not great. Your hair is a loser.
I'm so happy you were not my father.
I love hair. I love fathers. China.
I only said that because I know what you've said about your daughter in the past. Ugh.
Perhaps I dig her.